So welcome to the Compromise, everybody. This your boy Darchie, and I'm here with
John Tavizi, you heard me, aka Vontae, man.
Vontae. It's my boy. This is my first roommate when I was in college, man. So we go way back.
What room number we was up in?
Oh, I can't remember the room now. I was a little too old.
We was up in Dudley. You heard me? What it was? It was probably like 3:30 or something.
It was like something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
I know he was in the corner though. They had us in the corner.
Man, I remember I was calling you Ken forever, bro. Like, cause that's how your mama had introduced.
Yeah.
Cause man, this man mama came up in there. His mama, his little brother, bro. I mean, all
Grandma.
his family. Like, bro, it just felt like home with them people, man. Like they good people, bro.
Yeah.
Like real talk, man.
I appreciate that, man. That's the family. Shout out to them. They probably watching you right now, so hey, shout out to them. But shoot, since I got you here, man, I'm just trying to get people to know who you are. So just you can tell us where you grew up, like, just stuff about you, man. Just I'ma sit back. This my boy, so we here.
Yeah, man, shoot, I running with him, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana, that's about an hour and a half from Shreveport. I know the majority of your following and stuff probably up in Shreveport. You got stuff in Dallas too. But pretty much everybody know what Alexandria is, I'm off Park Ave. That's the north side part of Alexandria, you know what I'm saying? Came up, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little engineer now. Obviously, he told you we was roommates, so I'm a little engineer now, a controls engineer to be specific. And yeah, man, just enjoying being a father, man, living my life, you know what I'm saying? Like enjoying like all the beautiful people and stuff God done put in my life, son.
Yeah, for sure. You're a father, so man, tell us about that experience. I'm not a dad, so I don't know, but I see you do it, and I see you do it effortlessly. You even sent me a YouTube video one time in the group chat, and I was like,
man, for his birth, man, I'm telling you, bro, man, I felt like a superstar, bro. All the little kids taking pictures with me, bro. Hey, sir, can you do the backhoe dance? Can you do the jigsaw dance? I mean, what it was, the bulldozer dance. Bro, you gotta move your arms and move your legs. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, they was just loving on me, man. And more importantly, like, Two felt good. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we was both wearing blip outfits. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like fatherhood, back to your question, man, like it's absolutely amazing, bro. Today, my son 2.5, and I had the opportunity to take him to his first soccer practice. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? They got the little jerseys and stuff like that. He didn't really want to too much play soccer, you know what I'm saying? But he wanted to go to the playground part. Yeah. Man, start cutting up on the thugs, man. I'm just like, man. But we made it through, and I congratulated him after. Then he went with his mama.
That's what's up. Do you, as a dad too, do you see a lot of like other fathers that's out there supporting their sons, or is it like kind of sporadic, or do you see a lot of it? You see like a lot of activity when it comes to that?
Honestly, like I feel like the parental supervision has dwindled, not necessarily in like just from the father perspective over the years, but even from the mother perspective. Like I feel like a lot of people in our generation especially, they get caught up in like everything around them and impressing other people, and like carried away with that, and when they don't even like prioritize their kids, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, I do feel like, like I'm one of the last of a dying breed, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like got a lot of my morale and stuff from my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about Dia. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk to her every day, man, faithfully. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talked to her today because Stu had his little soccer practice. I called her after, but she ain't answer. I don't know what's up, but I'm gonna hit up tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to her now, Hey,
shout out
if you listening, we calling you tomorrow. We calling you tomorrow. I mean, so I guess it's like we done turned into like a fatherhood segment right now, and I don't want to like go too deep into it, but
it's all good. You know how it is.
I kind of, I'm like, as I'm like, one day I want to be a father too. So like, you showing me the way to do it, and like when you showing me it's cool to do it.
That's love, man. I appreciate that, man.
So that's kind of how I'm looking at you, and I'm like, man, like it's cool to be around your son or something. Like, don't like show him like how to do it, or show him the way, and you can have fun too. I even seen you with an outfit, and I'm like, not too many dudes put that on. Like, what put you in that like scenario? Like, what what motivates you to be like, man, it's whatever you want to do. I'm here for you. You know.
Man, ever since my son's mother told me that he was being conceived, like it's just like I just been living my life for him ever since then. And you know, currently not necessarily touching on my recent like situation that I've been going through, but you know, it's like God really telling me step back, man. You gotta live your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? This ain't really how I had, you know, life set out for you. You know what I'm saying? Like you deserve better. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's what I'm doing for myself, living my life to the fullest.
For sure. That's a bet though. And hey, like we said, we always keep God first. That's how we was when we was roommates and stuff too. And shoot, so I guess switching up a little bit, going outside of, you know, fatherhood, me and him were roommates, and one thing we was doing, we was rapping. So hey, today we finna let y'all know. Hey, we was some rappers. We still are. That's the crazy thing. We still was in here just like spitting lines and stuff like that. So the question that I was gonna ask next was, what got you into rap? And then I'll probably explain myself. But what got you into like, you know, hip hop? How you started?
I just always been infatuated with it ever since I was a little kid. That's all I can say. I actually ran up on some material and stuff that I had recorded on a camcorder, son. Like over a camcorder that was in my mama's garage, son. Like, and it was from 2007. Like, and I know I had wrote the song probably in like 2005, 2006, and I was just re-recording it. Like, and I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, I had some of the similar talents, the same rap style I got now, son. I had back then, bro. But people be telling me, man, you can't rap. So that's something that I do want to get. I know that's one of the questions that you got for later on, you know, but that's something that I want to get to the kids, man. Like, all the youngsters, even older people, like, y'all watching, man, don't ever let nobody tell y'all can't do nothing, man. Anything you put your mind to, man, with the right diligence and the right persistence, and as long as you stay resilient, bro, stay prayed up, man, you're going to be blessed up.
I believe, there's some gems, man. We be having people come on here and they be, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write that up at the top, like, as soon as that, for real. Because that's, like we said, we might get to it later, too, so you can elaborate on it later, but for sure, just let people know that, hey, anything you put your mind to it. So I think, for me, what got me into like rap, because I think when I was your roommate, I don't even know how we came into it. We just talk. I think we just kind of like was having fun every weekend.
And then like I see that you always listen to music, man. This dude, like, I think it was like my first birthday I knew him. It was 2012, man, or something like that. So July 31st, 2012, man. My dude he got me the Chris Brown Fortune album. Man, when I say, bro, sentimental, son, like no homo though, you know, but we don't have nothing against no homosexual people. I don't know if you want to cut that part out or whatever, man. You can, like, but I don't want no problems, you know what I mean? Because they don't want mine, I don't want nobody else's, like, for real.
But not for real, like, like you said, like, getting that kind of CD and stuff like that, like, I think that's something that, because I was going to touch on that too, kind of how me and you boys and how me and you was roommates and we kind of talked and stuff like that, like how you feel that dudes, like, communicate, because, like, you just said something, like, when you talk about your rapping, like, you know, people shutting it down and saying you can't rap, like, why don't we support?
Hard, man, we just don't. Like, there's a people, bro, like, I don't even want to sound cliche, man, but just like everybody be saying crabs in a bucket, dog. Like, people really be hating on each other for nothing. Both of y'all trying to come up, son, but you hating on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's like when me and you, we both got that same type of mentality as to where, like, if we walk into a room and we see another man, we'll speak to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we going to give our respect before, you know, we receive anything. You know what I'm saying? But we going to definitely demand that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the flow I'm at in my life now. You know, I had certain people that I didn't demand their respect from, you know, and they'll walk over me, you know, mistreat me, misuse me, you know, like, take my kindness for weakness. But now, you know, I'm changing it around, man. Ain't no more, you know, I'm cutting off everything. If it don't represent me good, it's gone.
Yeah, that's an image of you. You know, you gotta respect your name. If you respect anything first, you gotta respect yourself. That's all about respect in this world, for sure. I don't know either. That's something that I'm like, I want dudes and dudes that watch, because I have some homeboys that probably watch and they be saying stuff too, and I'll be like, man, I really want us to like be more supportive, because if we not supporting each other, then we killing each other at the end of the day.
Indeed. And then not necessarily even that, bro. Like, okay, here go a little funny little story. So whenever I was moving into my house, because I purchased a house recently,
Congratulations.
Thank you, my brother. You know, so I was driving a U-Haul.
Yeah.
You know, so the U-Haul had a channel that was on there. It was a country channel, you know. So I was just like, man, I'm going to just let it stay on there. Because, you know, I ain't from Shreveport, so I don't really know the radio stations. I don't listen to the radio no matter where I'm at. But I still remember Alexandria radio stations. But that ain't none of the point. Like, so I was driving and I was listening to that country music boat. And on all 3 to 4 of them songs I listened to from driving to my apartment to my house, like, it was like, I love my life, I love my wife, I love my son, I love my tractor.
That's
like, bro,
crazy.
these white, like, Lord forgive me, because I know, well, I ain't racist or nothing, bro, but I'm
say
like, bro,
it.
the country people and the white people, bro, this is the type of material that they release to their people, you know, why as my people, you know, we got YB, you know, and I'm the biggest young boy supporter, you hear me? But that nigga say he a grave digger.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he gonna lay a nigga out for nothing, you know what I'm saying? And like, this is what we feed us, and our children from the time that they growing up. That's why I don't really be listening too much of that. I'll be listening to Coco Million and stuff. I'll be listening to what I be listening to when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it be some real type, like, bro, you don't need that. Like, music is a part of, like, it attacks your subconscious as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we programming this stuff inside of us. Like, and that's why, like, bro, you don't even hear people talk about murdering pets. Like, come on, man. Like, they messed up Michael Vick. You know, you love football.
Yeah.
You know, he eventually can get to your team.
My team.
Like, man. They did that man like that, but you could advertise and monetize Black Death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why B could say how many black niggas he didn't kill. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you how many dogs I done murdered. Yeah. I can't tell you I done ran over a chicken.
A cat.
You know, 100.
Yeah.
You know?
I ran over a dog recently. That's crazy. I ain't finna rap about it though. I killed that dog. Yeah, I ran over a dog. I ain't know what to do. I called my mama. I said, hey, mom, what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to go pick it up. She said, I don't know. You supposed to call the police. I'm gone now, mom. I'm like 3 lights away from the dog. You know, that's the dog back there. The dog was, I said, oh, man, I killed the dog. So, I don't know. I can't, that's how I kind of think about it, because I guess I got a sensitive heart. Because I can't even think about killing, like, you know, I can't even think about shutting, like, you down. Like, even you. Like, when we was rapping and stuff like that, like, even if we had certain things to work on, you know, even with me, I would just tell you, like, hey, Devontae, hey, on this next verse, just come in there like this, or just come in there like that. You know, if I got something to say, I'm not going to say, like, oh, yeah, you can't rap. That's, I mean, because...
But, like, there was just little hating the kids back in the, like, when I was younger, man. Like, everybody hated on everybody, but, like, there was, like, basically... Like what I was trying to allude to a little bit, like we raised to hate on each other, bro.
Yeah.
We raised to compete against each other, whereas like a lot of like the Caucasian groups of people, like they help one another, like that they came up with, bro. I didn't have people in my same hood like then turned against me on some stuff, cause like I was really into that stuff when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like Alexandria, a small city, you know what I'm saying? But like I felt like I was living it, you know what I'm saying? Despite what anybody else felt like, you know what I'm saying? I knew how I was living. You know, I wasn't really living about killing people. Like, I really just wanted to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to get picked on, bro, because my teeth was always crooked, son. So I used to always, like, people always talk about me and stuff like that, you know? But, like, whenever I got to the point where I started using my brain power, like, I know how to attack people verbally to where, like, I'm saying truths. So then they want to fight me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, that's just what it was, you know? I lost a lot of them, but, boy, I won, and ain't none of them come back for more. So, shoot, you know what it was?
Hey, they probably watching too. They probably not.
Bro.
They probably watching.
Shoot, if they ain't in jail or dead or, you know, probably even off the scene, man, bumming somewhere.
That's the stats.
I ain't hating, though.
That's what it be. Half the time. I mean, I think that's just kind of too, like, because I know we got a group that we kind of text all the time, and that's kind of what keep us connected, because dudes always, like, we really be in our own lane. Let's be real. We be in our own.
We be going through, man.
We be going through.
We want to communicate everything, bro.
And that's what I was going to ask, too. Like, what can help dudes, like, some dudes out there that's probably got homeboys and stuff and that don't know how to talk to their homeboy. Some dudes that probably got a friend or something, or, like, how can we help each other, like, talk or communicate, like, or be open? Because we feel, you know, to us, sometimes we feel like, nah, that ain't cool, dog. That's not, nah, I can't be all in my feelings with you right now. Let's just, you know, get a drink or something and we call it a day.
Right.
Like what can help us? Like I'm just trying to, you know, like help somebody out there that's probably lacking or probably slacking.
I don't know. I feel like most importantly, like you gotta find people on your vibrational frequency. Like if you got people that's on your same vibrational frequency and stuff, they can understand you when you coming from certain points, and they know like whenever you need, like I don't know, man, because I'm really tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Because like I went through that life altering experience lately, you know, and like basically I be feeling like God be talking to me, son, like real talk, and like telling me like to do like right things. You know what I'm saying? Like even like say for instance, like I be having debates with everybody now because I always utilize my own intellect. Like I question everything. I'm very inquisitive. So like, you know, my auntie, she a prophetess, you know what I'm saying? And like she told me something, you know what I'm saying? And I just wasn't really gonna accept it, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, I don't think it's right, you know what I'm saying? So then eventually, you know, she walked out the room, she was mad, you know what I'm saying? But I just felt like God touched my heart, bro, and he was just like, man, go in there, go talk to your auntie, man. You know what I'm saying? Go tell her, you know what I'm saying, that you know, she probably right, you know what I'm saying? But you're not ready to receive her wisdom that she got for you yet, you know, because it'd be a lot of circumstances that I be knowing I'm right, you know what I'm saying? Then in the future I be like, dang, she was right. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Dang, that's tough though, cause that's another gem too. Cause you said it on the point with that one. Cause sometimes we be feeling like, oh man, I don't have to listen to nobody. I ain't gotta, you know, I ain't. And sometimes we gotta humble ourselves. So that's probably some motivation out there. That some dudes like, hey, bro, if you have a homeboy that's, you know, y'all trying to communicate, y'all trying to talk on something. Sometimes you gotta humble yourself first. You know, like, oh well, look, I ain't got all the answers. I'm not God. You know, that's how I think about it a lot of times. Like, I'm not God. I can't control everything. If I tell you what's right and wrong, like, what is that gonna do for me? At the end of the day, like, you still gonna do your stuff. You know.
Right.
That's how I feel. So, I mean, outside of that, because I know dudes probably, you know, they out there like, man, I'm not finna talk to my boy. You know, so they probably also like, nah, I can't do all the communication. Outside of that, I think women have a hard time understanding us too. So that was another question I was gonna ask too. Like, how can we get the women to be able to be like, cause you know, I got India. So, you know, shout out to India.
I'm probably the worst person you had. I'm so sorry for interrupting you.
No, you fine.
Give India the Great her shout out, bro.
India the Great. You already, she knows this. She's not here right now. She Vegas, going to Vegas, you know. Shout out to Nisha, she getting married. So Lincoln and Tanisha, congratulations. But yeah, I mean, even if you feel like you're the worst person, like something that you feel like, even for yourself, like how can a woman talk to you? Like what's something that
I don't know, bro. A lot of times, like I feel like women are, bro. I probably shouldn't say this, bro. They gonna fire me up, son. But like I just be feeling like they be closed-minded, son. A lot of times, in a lot of cases, in a lot of different circumstances, like I saw women where they like victimized themselves. My dude, like it's like really crazy, son. Like, cause I ain't even the type of dude that's gonna roll nobody else, son. Like, and I just be feeling like, man, when women be feeling like you don't do what they want them to do, nigga, they gonna make you seem like you the type of nigga that roll them out, you know, and you know you not, like. But I really don't have an answer to that question. Honestly, so, like I'm really still trying to figure it out, bro. But like the one thing that I can say, bro, is you gotta make sure that you right with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you right with God. Then after that, everything gonna fall in place. You won't really care if you got no relationship, cause like that's the kind of time I'm on right now. Like I ain't trying to get in no relationship with nobody. You know what I'm saying? If I meet a girlfriend, like cool. You know what I'm saying? But like. I don't know, man. I ain't really trying to devote that type of energy. I'd rather devote my energy towards like community service activities for the good kids, you know, like try to get back to the community, find out ways that I could help my other friends, you know, instead of just like tie myself down to a particular person, you know, like base my future upon another individual. Like I feel like that's what God wanted to show me the whole time, but I was stuck in my way.
Nah, for real. I like that though, bro. Like just to get back to the community, that's something that I love that.
Like especially like I had actually volunteered with my company and went and read to some students at Linwood Public Charter School up in Shreveport. Man,
you know, like, I went to Linwood.
Bro, like it was like 5th and 6th grade. Bro, them kids love me, dog. I don't know if it's because how I carry myself, bro. Like I went in there with my company shirt on. I ain't gonna say what company I work for. Every time I walk up in there, you know, they like oh, blah, 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 you know, I've been lifting a little bit, you heard me? So they like, oh, he swag, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, they just think I'm the coolest thing. Then I can read good. I be reading the two all the time, you heard me? So it's like excellent fluently. Like, man.
Yeah,
they just love me, son, and I can't wait to go back, bro. Like, and I want to do some extra stuff, because I used to actually tutor kids when I was in Tulsa.
That's what's
with
up.
The STEM program, science, technology, engineering, and math. We used to go up there and teach the good kids and stuff that was struggling.
Man, I didn't never know that. I ain't gonna lie to you. So that, man, how does, like, to me, like, a quick question I would ask is, how does that make you feel, like, doing that stuff? Cause
bro, it made me feel so warm inside, dog. Like, I don't know, bro. I be feeling like it's a sin for me to feel that good, bro. Like, bro, when I, like, now, like, nigga, I used to love when Santa Claus came, bro, for me, nigga, but now I love being Santa Claus for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, I don't even be caring if I mean, if you got me something cool, you know, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm concerned about what I got you. You know what I'm saying?
That's love though, man. I feel like that's needed out here for especially like the young kids. If I was a young kid in a school and you can't, like you said, Linwood. I went to Linwood. You know, you probably ain't, like I went to Linwood before I went to Kyle and them and Catamount Magnet with Kyle. Shout out Warren, Isaiah. You know, all them. Your man, you know, I don't even know where he was. Probably in Egypt. He probably went to Egyptian middle school. Man,
my dude shout out to the Kevin Gates called boy, why cameras to school. Shout out to my boy, man.
Shout out to man.
He finna get married, man. We finna turn up in Cali, bro.
Congratulations to man too, man. He getting married, man. There's some people out here doing some big, and I ain't even know Javante was doing some things. Like, he over here, like, got me in a whole different mindset of, like, man, I gotta do better.
Bro, like, you know Southern Hills Community Center?
Yeah.
That's why I volunteer. I'm attending
some more.
Like, man, they gotta make me, like, they trying to make me do, like, a background check, man. You know how people be, man. Especially when they be going through black people, bro. Like, Lord forgive me, bro. My people, bro, like, it's just like, bro, they just take forever to do anything.
The background, they
like,
make
bro,
you do
they
a background
me,
check.
man, yeah, that's what they saying. They finna have to, like, background check. That's what they told me at Linwood Public Charter too. Like, cause I talked to the lady over the stuff. Her name like Miss Abraham or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And like, she said she was gonna hit me up, man. Them people don't be hitting me up, man.
Oh man, what they, like,
I don't know, man. I probably need to
go
back to the community center because I ain't been in about a week. I really been like tending to a whole lot. Like I said, it just started as a soccer practice stuff, man. So
ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You've been a father right here. Like I said, it's probably some fathers or young fathers out here listening, and they, like, man, to be a father, then do community service, then reading to other kids and stuff like that. That's big, bro. Like, not too many people, like. Not too many men out here trying to really put into other young men's lives outside their son. So that, you know, that put you in a whole nother level of like, hey, you like, for real, you the real Santa Claus. You the black Santa Claus. So like, hey, not too many dudes do it. I don't know if it's not cool or something. I don't know if you know other, like, dudes.
I think we're not open, man. We just talk. Like you said, like, man, we talk, man. This stuff ain't cool, bro. It ain't cool to go to school. It ain't cool to be intelligent, man. I'm telling you, my intellect will knock somebody's socks off. Like, I might talk like this as like a disguise, man. When I get in them corporate meetings, man, come on, I'm handling my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, God is my witness. You know, that's them pause. Yeah.
Nah, I knew you was intellect when we was roommates, and you had, first thing he told me, and he was just like, oh, what you going to school for? I'm over here, I don't really know. I'm going to try to do business or something. And he hit me with, I'm going to try to get into this engineering, man. I said, engineer? I said, hey, people like me and you don't do that, man. We don't. So he, engineer right here, graduated from an engineering school, accredited.
Man. Praise God.
God, first, he brought him through. I remember him in the room studying.
I was homeless, man. Praise God. Man.
And homeless and still giving back to the community. No questions asked, giving back to his son, like being involved in his son's life and stuff. So, I mean, I know we coming close on time because, you know, I be keeping it short, like, you know, the pastor sermon when the Saints or Cowboys playing. But I think the last question, we always go to like a tip or like advice. Like what's advice that you can... It can be, because to me, you did not really inspire me, so I kind of want you to put advice out there for the young fathers and for, like, the young men out there, just younger than us, you know, me and you, like, 13, 14, like, coming up, like, any advice that you just really have in your heart that's just like, hey, man, if you watching this from Javante.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, man, all I can say is remain resilient, bro. Make sure, like, for the dudes, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got kids, man. Love y'all kids, man. Put y'all kids first, man. If y'all need to against y'all baby mama, man, don't be complaining about y'all baby mamas and stuff, man, on the internet and stuff, man. That stuff played out, man. Go on here, drop that bag, man. If you really talking about that money, you say you got all this bread, you got all the J's, man. Cause I dropped mine. You know what I'm saying? Not going into too much detail. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about mine. You know what I'm saying? So just be about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know, just remember, like, God is love. You know what I'm saying? No matter what that particular individual is sending you through, you know what I'm saying? Just know it's always for a reason, and it's always a lesson to be learned from it, you know? And whether it's not even your lesson to be learned, maybe it's for that other individual, you know, but he gotta just take you as a precaution, you know, from another mistake that you probably made. So,
hey, man. And to the youngest, what about the young kids, or what about people that's 2A?
Man, I'm gonna say like Trillion T. Young Savage himself, man. Stay in school, stay in school, stay in school. You heard me? Shout out Webby Trill, man. Real talk. For real though, man, like if school ain't for you, man, just make sure you stay focused on what you do. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do your due diligence, you know, and you continue to excel. Make sure you just continuously learn. I feel like God really put us here to like help one another. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why it make me feel so good to help people, because I feel like I'm doing God's will. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a vessel. But yeah, man, I just say like youngins, just make sure y'all, you know, keep God first too. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just work hard at whatever your thing is. You know what I'm saying? And anything you weak at, just polish that up too.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm telling my brother that right now. I told him last weekend, hey, bro, you got to pray every day. You 19, bro? Hey, I wish I would have prayed I wish I would have prayed in that room with you, man. I wish I would have, boy. If we should have been praying together and on some stuff, on some of them tests. Man, but that's humbling, man. I really appreciate you coming, man. And
I appreciate the opportunity.
Man, you really put, man, that the stuff you put out there, bro, that I'm proud of you, just, you know, just from my perspective coming to you, like, you graduated engineering degree. I dropped out engineering, y'all. I had a 15, 16 on my ACT, bro. I was in there.
But you did what you good at. That's important though.
Hey, man.
I had a 17 on my ACT. Man, don't be thinking I'm just smart, man. I really just gotta make simple, like complex stuff simple. Yeah. I just break it down in little blocks so I can understand it, and then I just know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really be feeling like I'm that smart, son. Like I'm straight.
You are, man.
You know, God with me, son. But I be making dumb decisions, son.
Hey, we all do. But, you know, just like your path right now, like, I'm pretty sure, like, everything that you going on right now, like, God aligned to you, bro. Like, he putting you in kids' faces. He putting you in the community services. And you signing up for this stuff. Like, dudes I ain't really heard too many. We don't even talk about it in the group message, honestly. We don't even be on there like, hey, bro, you did a community service event this week? Nah, man, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for you to come in here and say that, I'm like, hey, I'm finna text the group and be like, y'all know, like, what we doing with our life, bro? Like, what we got going, man? Because I really want to motivate my boys. If Isaiah watching, I know he be watching with Tyler. You know, he going to be watching Warren, man. Hey, we got to do it, man. We got to do it together, too. That's something that when we hook up, man, we got to... Man, we can go to the club, we gonna get a drink or something, but hey, that giving back, like he said, man, it's gonna make us feel better, because it's some people out there that's been through the same stuff we've been through that we wish when we was younger, man, we wish we would have had somebody that gave us that, you know, kind of that information, or somebody that gave us just the time to say, hey, man, I'm finna, you know, hey, I'm just working with you, you know, you doing good, or you can rap good, you know what I'm saying, somebody telling that, so... Hey, at the end of the day, man, we just want to let y'all know it's all love from us. And shoot, you know, I ain't got my other counterpart here, but she up there. I mean, she ain't up there, but she upstairs.
In the upper room, like they say on life, you hear?
Praise the Lord. But man,
Claude.
God first, man, and keep God first always. Just know we all love y'all, man. Whoever watching, we appreciate y'all support. We thank y'all. We out here. Compromise. Meet me halfway.